After drawing the first 151 Pokemon in 48 hours, here's a new challenge. Drawing all the characters from the SpongeBob universe in a single day. I kind of like these challenges, even if they're a bit silly apparently. Here are the main characters we'll cover before we go live on Twitch. You'll suggest any I missed, right? Each character on this sheet already has a month listed under them. Tell me in the comments which SpongeBob character matches your birth month. I'm that ugly drink over there. Thanks a lot. Who is that anyway? I don't even know. For the previous concept with the Pokemon, I thought it was really funny to make them as ugly as possible. This time, we're going to do something different. We're going to try to draw them a little nicer, using some special tools that we don't usually see in drawing. For example here, these are water-soluble oil pastels from Carandash. Big shout out to Carandash. But the problem is I don't have all the colors. As you know, I don't really like green and I never use it, but there are some characters that are only green. So, well, we're going to have to go all out. Thank you very much to Stabilo who sent me their complete box of colored pencils, so we're going to fill in the colors with these. Now let's get the computer set up and get ready to go live. Honestly, guys, I feel like sleeping. It's 9 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm way too energetic for the time I should be sleeping. It's much more fun to follow these projects live, so I'll add my Twitch link in the video description. Also, I really need to tidy up my desk. Guys, this is the current state of the desk. Before even starting the project, I swear you can say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, all right. I think we'll start as the sheet says right here, even if it's a bit of a random order. But yeah, we'll start with this, Mr. Krabs. And by the way, you guys voted a bit in the chat. No, you're still saying hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. All right, let's go. First character, Mr. Krabs. We'll need yellow, maybe a bit of purple, blue, and maybe for the body. And red and white, and maybe another white too, gray, black. And that's all. But I do it without a sketch, directly in ink, Mr. Krabs. I would really like this concept of drawing all the characters from a universe to be a regular thing on the YouTube channel and for us to do several universes. Always as a live challenge on Twitch in 24 or 48 hours to draw all the characters from a universe, comics, cartoons, animated series, or manga. If we get over 1,000 likes on this video, we'll start a new challenge. And I'll let you suggest in the comments of this video which universe you'd like us to do. It could be Toy Story, the Looney Tunes, Star Wars, basically anything you want. I can't promise there will always be a YouTube compilation, but I love doing these projects live on Twitch, so follow me there. If you missed the live stream, you can watch it later on the Bruno Graffer live replay channel where I upload all my Twitch streams. I also briefly mentioned in the introduction that I don't use green. It's true that if you've noticed in my drawings in general, it's a color I never use, but you still don't know why I don't use green. You haven't seen one of my latest videos, so I'll put it here if you want to watch. I'm nearly done drawing Mr. Krabs and added a background, though I didn't film that part. Anyway, don't worry, I'll show you the result of all the drawings at the end of the video. In a little sketchbook tour, we're going straight to the white, no sketch, let's go. It was really cool to do this concept live on Twitch because we could talk and choose together the character references I was going to use. Sometimes there were also some subscribers who gave me really great ideas. And you were also the ones who usually chose the background color for each illustration in the chat. Tell me in the video comments who's your favorite SpongeBob character. And if I drew them too, because well, I didn't actually do all of them. Sorry, I kind of lied in the video title. And with the number of episodes and seasons of this cartoon, there are hundreds of them. There are many characters, so I drew all the main ones. I won't spoil who my favorite is yet. I'll reveal it later in the video. If I can just give you a hint, it's not these first two that I drew.
Anyway, here's the result of the illustration for Sandy. Second drawing of the challenge finished with Sandy, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with the result.
But the thing is, we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes of the stream. It's already 11 in the morning and I've only drawn 2 characters. Clearly, I'm gonna have to move a bit faster, so that's it, okay? I'll stop taking breaks, I'll stop talking to you. No, Bruno, talk to us, Bruno, no, talk to us. Let's keep going. Let's speed up to draw as many characters as possible. Now we're moving on to Patrick. Let's go. So yeah, we just finished Sandy. Now we're going to draw Patrick. Guys, sorry, I had to do it because now I have to draw Patrick. And look, actually, I chose the reference I'm going to draw. What? Here he is, the little Patrick we're going to draw. Let's go, Patrick. It's pink, 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 always pink, 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 wow, 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 wow. The little figurine I'm using as a reference for this illustration is one I bought originally for a video concept. I don't know if you remember, but it was a video concept I did a long time ago on TikTok where I drew SpongeBob in 4 different styles inspired by little figurines. Did you like that a lot? So I thought, why not do the same for Patrick using the quirky figurines I found, but I never had time to do it. I never unpacked the figurines, so I don't know what they look like. If you want to see them, let me know in the comments and we'll do it. Well, I did actually unpack just one, the one I'm using as a reference for this drawing, which I think is amazing and perfectly represents the character of Patrick. He's very stupid, so there you go. We start from that and end up with this. A mega snot. I'm really glad I challenged myself with oil pastels. It's a tool I love that I discovered way too late, I think, and yet it's absolutely amazing. Actually, it's like having giant colored pencils, so that means you can cover a surface much faster. They blend pretty well, and on top of that, they're much more pigmented. And to top it all off, even though I didn't use this feature here, these oil pastels from Caran d'Ache are even water soluble. Another advantage they have is that they're wax based, so that means the pastels you know. Maybe yours are usually oil based and they stain a lot, but these dry much faster and they don't really stain. I love them and I use them more and more often. You might have noticed that in the short format videos. And you, what's your favorite drawing material, or what would you like to try? So we've finished 5 characters now. And I just did Carlos with a pose, man. You've never seen a butt that round. And now, we're gonna do Peel's crab, pearl crabs. Did you know this character? Anyway, everyone born in June is a pearl crab. And I found a little reference image. I haven't shown it to the chat yet, so hold on, here you go, I'll show you. And there you have it, that's the reference image we're going to use for pearly crabs. It's not amazing, and I think this will be the last drawing I do. Before eating, I ordered myself some sushi. And on top of that, the YouTube video is coming out soon. It's 12:30 now, and the YouTube video comes out at 1 o'clock post-meridian. So almost every Saturday, there's a new YouTube video. All right, kisses, let's move on to coloring. Colo coloring, colo coloring. Thank you to everyone who watches the long YouTube videos. It makes me really happy. If you're still here, comment ginger peanuts below. By the way, these are the videos that take me the most time, that cost me the most budget, but they're also the ones I enjoy making the most. And the little pompons. And little yum yum done. And now look, I have my little note. So before eating, I had time to finish pearl crabs. So here it is, pearl crabs already done. And now who? We have to draw here, and we have to draw the bee, we have to draw the bob, the bee, the bob, the bee, the bee, the bob, the sponge. Let's go to draw the illustrious, the incredible, the one and only. I didn't imagine imagination, SpongeBob, imagination. Maybe I went a bit too far, right? Anyway, let's get started drawing SpongeBob. And now, this is gonna be cool. I can't wait, but I'm worried I might mess this up and it could go badly. We'll see. Let's go. In a previous YouTube video, I discussed my income, potential earnings from content creation, and the costs of making these videos. And I explained to you that most, if not almost all, of the long videos are not profitable on my channel. So if you want to support the channel financially, that's why I launched an online store where you can buy posters, drawings, postcards, the custom spray cans, my signed art book as well. But you can also support for free just by watching the long videos all the way through, leaving a like, a comment, and sharing with your friends if you feel like it. Thank you so much to those who do. It really helps a lot. Bob, SpongeBob is finished. He's on the page there in the back. Those who are watching live know you've already seen it, but for you, I'm not showing it. We're just gonna check it off. SpongeBob is finished. Now we're gonna do him. They said in the chat he was the gym manager. I can't recall his name. Please tell me in the chat. Anyway, so we're gonna draw him and you'll see at the end the result of SpongeBob and the watch time, guys. So that's done. What's his name? There's a movie in the SpongeBob universe that came out fairly recently, which sheds some light on the origins of Plankton and his wife, Computer. It's hilarious, interesting, and I absolutely love the movie. I recommend watching it and I'll explain why I love it so much. The SpongeBob cartoon, actually, it's because I like to parody, to make cartoon characters look completely ugly and distorted. And so, in the cartoons from the SpongeBob universe. But they really do that all the time. It's hilarious. Personally, it just cracks me up every time. It can just be super funny. But even as an artist, it's really inspiring to see that you can distort, transform, and parody the characters in your own universe. And people still recognize them. And all of that is to convey emotions, but in a totally wacky way. Especially since Bob is a sponge, so obviously you can stretch and twist him any way you want. Oh man, he just had to bring that one up. Oh my god, no. But dude, that one has been waiting to come out for at least 10 years. So anyway, look at this. I haven't shown you yet, but I'll show you at the end. Is there the computer that's Plankton's wife? I don't remember what her name is, and I don't remember his name either, but he's ugly. That's the driving school teacher, and then Gary. We did her, and now we're going to do. We're starting on a character from SpongeBob who is iconic, already one of my favorites, and who is pretty cool. But wait, actually, I even have a copy. Where is it? The movie theater, where is it? Ah, meow. So yes, we're going to draw Gary, as you probably guessed. And if I have a little Gary plush, that means at some point I'm gonna do the concept where I have the plush drawn. His own self-portrait. So yeah, if you want me to do Gary, I still have plenty of other characters, so you can tell me in the comments of this video which character you'd like me to have draw themselves. I also have SpongeBob, by the way. All right, let's go look for a reference. Whoa, that one's scary. That's true. It's been a long time since we did the concept where a plush draws and makes its own portrait. I really liked it. I actually bought a lot of plushies to do it, and I was really happy to see that you liked it. So why not bring it back with Gary or other SpongeBob characters? Because, yeah, as a die-hard SpongeBob fan, I had sculptures, figurines, toys, but actually I never had a SpongeBob plush. But I know why I was making fewer videos like that. It's simply because I can't film them by myself. Oh yeah, because guys, most of the Bruno Graffer videos you see, I'm the one who films them entirely. I'm alone at home making the decisions. These SpongeBob characters... Fortunately, some people in the live chat support me. I may not be original, but here's my favorite SpongeBob character. It's his little snail that meows. Maybe it's because I prefer cats. A Bruno shoot always has sound issues. This time, the mic wouldn't work. Anyway, here's the result of Gary the Snail. Oh no, that was fast! You'll have to wait until the end of the video to see it. What did you think? Now that we've drawn all the characters from my little sheet, that's it, we're done. By the way, if you're born in December, are you snails that meow? We've drawn SpongeBob's main characters, but we're not done. You voted on Twitch in a live poll. Who should I draw next?
Vous avez tous voté pour les poissons clients du restaurant de Monsieur...
So, we're not going to do all of them, obviously, but we're going to do a basic customer. I planned ahead, I printed several of them, I numbered them all, same thing. You voted for number 7 live on Twitch, so that's what we'll do. I also searched online for other fish designs and found some were quite good. Even in a swimsuit, I think it's pretty funny, amusing to imagine a fish in a swimsuit because, well, it's already in the water actually. But the thing is, we're not necessarily going to do all of them because we don't have time, so I'm going to draw the one you chose. At this point in the day, it's already 6:54. I've been drawing for hours. So I'm not sure if we'll draw a few or many more characters, but the goal is to do at least a few more. In SpongeBob, the main character, SpongeBob loves jellyfishing. He catches jellyfish with a net much like catching butterflies. It's his favorite activity with Patrick, usually done at the start or end of episodes, so I thought drawing the little jellyfish was important. It was definitely a much simpler and quicker drawing, but I really enjoyed drawing it, with its pose like, well, what is it? Why? What is it? I don't know, you know, it looks like it's just like that. Let's move right on to another character who is much bigger and much taller. Oh, I got my Sublime. This character is King Triton, who is often exaggerated in the cartoon. I thought it would be nice to draw him across a double page. What I enjoyed most and did well here was drawing the fur. After finishing the white, it was hard to tell what the fur was. But just by adding little black spots, kind of randomly all over, honestly, it looks really, really good. There you go, a little technique for you if you want to draw fur. You don't even really need to put them in the exact right place compared to the reference drawing. And now let's turn the page and move on to the next character drawing, a dolphin in a suit. Yeah, guys, I'm not completely messing around. No, this is really a character from SpongeBob. It's Swiffer the dolphin. Well, actually, his real name is Bubble, but I think Swiffer suits him much better. This character is in the SpongeBob movie. I'm not sure if he's in the cartoons, but that's where I found him. There's also a hilarious story about him. I'll explain more later in the video, but essentially, he's a dolphin who's the master of the universe. I can show you a little clip. That was too quick, but don't worry. At the end, I'll obviously show you all the illustrations. Well, I'm sorry, I don't really remember what I was saying, but apparently I had a lot to talk about. So let's just skip through all these parts a bit. I can only tell you that I sometimes took suggestions live on Twitch. For the next characters, like here, for example, the next one will be Man Ray Rayman. I don't remember in what order the cigarette goes. Reflecting on this challenge, I really enjoyed it and liked experimenting more with a tool I wasn't as familiar with. Oil pastels take me back to childhood, drawing beloved cartoon characters, and now I get to draw them live with you on Twitch. Honestly, I really love this concept, so I'm really excited to do it again with other universes of your choice, even though I won't lie, maybe next time I'll draw them badly because I think that's way too funny. Or at least distorted, parodied, for example. I also did it at one point live. It was a suggestion from a subscriber to do it. SpongeBob with Patrick's features and Patrick with SpongeBob's features, so you get Bob the starfish and Patrick the sponge. These two drawings are actually still available for sale in my shop. These oil pastels are wax-based and dry quickly, so it's not necessary, but I wanted to prevent smudging between pages since that's happened to me before. So, here we go. I'll spray fixative on all pages and show you the results soon. Music. Alright, I can show you the result of this challenge. Drawing all the characters from the SpongeBob universe. So, you may have already noticed, it's I can't open it. It's a notebook that's a little bit different. With grey paper, you see, it's not the same as the one I chose for my traditional drawings, which are on white paper. For example, it's in this notebook that I drew the Stitch Fish. By the way, if you have other ideas for drawing parodies, like the Stitch Fish, for example, I don't know, I don't have any ideas, but anyway, leave them for me in the comments of this video. So, let's start off with a drawing, not one that I did in that SpongeBob challenge video, but one that I did live. It's these two drawings that convinced me I wanted to work only with Caran d'Ache oil pastels because, well, it actually looks way too good. Anyway, let's start with the first page, Mr. Krabs and Sandy. Each time I wanted to make a little background like this, something nice to make them stand out a bit more. I think it looks really good. It's up to you to vote for your favorite drawing in the comments. Next, we move on with Patrick and Plankton. Yeah, I think he doesn't have another name, actually, it's just Plankton. Then Carlos, or sometimes he's just called Carlo anyway, I don't know, Carlos. And Pearl Krabs, I think she's Mr. Krabs' daughter right here, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go, SpongeBob, it's completely normal. A crab giving birth to a whale, we see that every day. Next, the magnificent and illustrious SpongeBob. SpongeBob Imagination. Each time I used a different reference for the characters to give them some funny poses. Like here, for example, with Squidward. And this time, it was you in the Twitch chat who voted for this SpongeBob reference. With the imagination and honestly, with all the colors. Here, I think it looks really good. Here, it's Jerry Carey. Anyway, it's a lobster. Alright, next we have Plankton's wife. So Plankton right here. I don't exactly remember what this girl's name is, but then there's a ghost. Honestly, guys, I've completely forgotten the names, but anyway, at least you know the drawings show it. That's SpongeBob's driving instructor, Mrs. Puff, I think, something like that, something Puff. And Gary, of course, that's my favorite character from SpongeBob. And it was also a subscriber who had the idea to make the background like this, in a spiral. Thank you so much, it makes me really happy because it looks great. I think next page, that's just a customer. from the Krusty Krab. A fish and a jellyfish. Since SpongeBob, Bob L, SpongeBob, yeah, it's SpongeBob. Kara is, that's a little jellyfish that SpongeBob catches with his net. I don't know if you've watched the cartoon, but it's a pretty iconic character from the show. Next page. And honestly, I really love this one. The result is King Triton since, well, he's a big character who's gigantic in the cartoon universe. I thought, well, let's go for it. Why not do it on a double page? Even though in the reference the tail was going off a bit in that direction. So I adapted it so it would take up more space on the next double page. I absolutely love this one. In the story, it's a dolphin wearing a dress who is the master of the universe. He entrusted the reins of the universe to SpongeBob while he went to the bathroom. He came back after flushing the toilet and SpongeBob had destroyed Saturn. Anyway, don't overthink it, it's SpongeBob, and that's Man Ray, so it's a pun with Rayman, and he's a Rayman. That's it, it's over. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Well, listen, thank you all very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and like this video. And especially let me know in the comments which universe you'd like us to do in a future concept like this, whether it's live for a whole day or replayed on YouTube. If you're not on Twitch, well, you have the link to the Twitch channel in the description. All right, bye everyone, kisses, thank you.